Hey, what's going on, y'all? Lincoln Infield here, Carolina's Full Throttle Magazine. It's Friday, September 13th, and I know what you're thinking. Long time no see. I'm with it, man. It's been a busy couple of weeks. I haven't made a event update video. I haven't even made like a hey, it's a new magazine Monday video in a couple of days, but we're gonna make up for all that. Like I said, it's been real busy trying to get one magazine done on to the next events and carry on through and hey, just make it through. It's a nutty thing out there, man. So we're gonna start off. We're gonna start off on a better foot today. Like I said, it is the 13th of September. Naturally, the September magazine has already hit the streets. We had to get it all delivered a day early to make it out to the Smokeout. Smokeout 24 was last weekend, amongst a lot of other really great events. That was just the event that I was signed up for, and thank God for that, man, because it was one hell of an event. What's going on, man? How are you doing? Look at that. We were just talking about Smokeout, and that's my boy right there, man. I just saw him at Smokeout taking some rad pictures. I actually need to check up on you, man, see what you've been posting. I hadn't got around to posting my damn photos yet, man. If you haven't, it'll make me feel a little better, man. But always good. I appreciate you coming on the show there. But like I said, man, we had to get this all done. The insanity that is Smokeout 24 started on Thursday, really, but I was still doing delivery, and we came straight off the road into Smokeout mode Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I didn't get to move very much, man. I had to go unpack stuff. What's up, Charleston Hall, man? What's going on, brother? Good to see you on here too. By the way, Charleston's bike's coming up next month, man. Make sure you pick up that magazine and check it out. We got some cool pictures that we took of him and his motorcycle, man. Yeah, it's awesome. Yep. Yeah, well, I mean, you don't even have to send it like now. If you got some cool stuff, send it on, man. But I'm just looking to see if anybody else has posted their stuff, because I am way behind. Also, Blake Allen, Blockheads Custom Cycles, man. Good to see you. Saw him last weekend too. We'll be seeing him soon as well. But like I said, man, Smokeout was nuts. Pictures are coming up for that. Still kind of getting my brain wrapped around it. We got done with Smokeout, dove right back into this week of production. We were directly into magazine production. I hadn't even announced last month's or this month's. It's now last month. I'm working in October, guys. Let me tell you, it's nuts, man. It doesn't even make sense. Let's get around to introducing this month's magazine. Let me pull it up on the screen here if you have not already picked it up. I'm not sure what you guys are doing. This month's magazine, September 2024, issue number 314, is featuring Bob and Sean from the Carolina Biker Lawyers. Now, look, guys, you guys are very, very familiar with the Bulldog Hero Awards. They did this for like 12 years, most of them being announced at Mayhem and Midway. This year, they wanted to make a change. They had been making it where it was about the individual and giving that individual money to give to their favorite charity. And they thought, you know what we can do? We can switch this up a little bit. They created the Bulldog Foundation, and they are now giving, taking names for donations to charities. So it took the individual out of it and just made it about the charity alone. And the coolest thing about it is, let's watch this. I'm going to flip a couple pages here to get to the cover story. And if you have a local charity you support, you can apply for a donation right now. Actually, they're going to be taking donations through October 31st. Watch this. We're going to do something crazy here. I'm going to take this down for a second because I'm going to go over to Carolina Biker Lawyers. Carolina. Yeah, see, look at that. Popped up. Already been hitting them up. Website. And it's going to pop right up on the screen. And don't make a liar out of me now. Oh, okay. Let's see. Community. Let's see. Give him back. Let's go to that. Because maybe I already disabled that. But Carolina Biker Lawyers, if you go to carneylaw.com, you can check it out. Let's see. There it is. Look at this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this link here, post it in the bam. There you go. Look at that. It's in the comments, whether you're on YouTube or Facebook. There it is. Instagram. Sorry, y'all. It doesn't take links. But there it is right there. So like I said, you can go ahead and nominate the charity that you work with. You can see right there that apply button, man. Go ahead and click on that. Like I said, Bob and Sean have been doing this for over a decade, giving money away to the charities that work hard in our communities, and you can help them out by just submitting those names. But like I said, the magazine is on the street, so you need to go make sure to pick one up at your local biker-friendly business. Check it all out. Like this thing, man, I'm telling you what, it is full of ads. It's full of, let's get past the page we're on. The cruising calendar is full of stuff. And now look, we could only get through October in the cruising calendar. The rest of it's on our website, fullthrottlemagazine.com. You can go ahead and check it out there. But like I said, man, I work hard every single month to bring you event coverage, to bring you new places to ride, all kinds of cool stuff across the Carolinas. And, you know, always has a couple bike features in it this month. Oh, yeah, I'm glad I was flipping through this because I almost forgot. This month, September, starts Myrtle Beach Bike Week. It is always the last week of September, first weekend of October. And so we've got a couple things going on. Now we've got a couple bars in the area that are wanting to compete against each other. We've got the Bike Rally Bar Contest. So while you're down at the beach, this is not live yet, guys, so you can't start voting until September 28th. But you can ride to Bubba's, Pop's Place, the Dollhouse, and the Rat Hole. Vote for which one you think is the best. We're going to give them some a prize package whenever they win. But on top of that, we've got Myrtle Beach stuff. Now, look, guys, this is what you do. You pick up the Carolinas Full Throttle magazine. You see all the cool stuff going on at the beach before you go down there. That way you know where to go before you pull into town. Now, if you want your shirts, all you got to do is hit down there, Somewhere Clothing Company. And now this is in Murrells Inlet. You can go down and check them out. I'm sorry, Garden City, South Carolina. But you can roll right down there and get your rally shirts. The 2024 rally shirts are $8 each or 3 for $20. They've got official Myrtle Beach merchandise dealer location at that place. They've also got 10,000 past rally event tees, 3 for $10. Now that's the deal, guys. If you missed your shirt in Sturgis in 2020, you can still pick up. Well, they probably didn't have one, but you know what I mean. So lots of cool stuff. Then our advertisement, of course, the bike show that we put on spring and fall at Bubba's Bar and Grill in Myrtle Beach on Dick Pond Road. Can't forget that kind of name. Bubba's Bar and Grill, man, it's a local's favorite. We always party there, and we put on one big bike show on Saturday, October 5th. It is a free registration show, and there's cash prizes. Plus, and it doesn't say it on here because I don't like to blow it up too much, but the best in show gets an invitation to our Full Throttle Custom Bike Show in the Greensboro Coliseum on February 1st. This is a bike show you're not going to miss. And like I said, free registration, cash prizes. Come out and have a good time. You got Pop's Place in Myrtle Beach, man. They're throwing out all kinds of cool deals. Coastal Iron, Indian Motorcycle of Myrtle Beach is going to be giving out free shot glasses for anybody that takes a demo ride on an Indian. I'm appropriately dressed today. This doesn't happen very often. But check that out right there. And this is right down by Suck Bang Blow. When you take that veer left to go to Suck Bang Blow and you're sitting in traffic and you're going, man, this sucks. I can see where I'm going, but it takes me like 30 more minutes to get there. Go straight, get into Coastal Iron, take a Indian demo ride, and get yourself a cool Indian shot glass. Can't beat that stuff right there. And then, of course, Bubba's Bar and Grill and Fishtails. Fishtails Biker Resale. Guys, if you need something for your bike or something for you, they've got it at a low price. They've got it all, new and used, and it is priced to move. So make sure you check them out while you're at Bubba's because they're next door. So you grab a beer, you grab some food, you listen to some tunes, you walk next door, you buy some cool stuff. And if you hang out long enough, you'll be at the bike show October 5th, and you'll have a good time there as well. Also, you cannot have a good time at Myrtle Beach Bike Week without stopping by the Rat Hole. They party every single day. With a rodeo every day, and then the bars at night. It's 18 plus once it gets dark at the bar, man, because they get crazy in there. rat holes, always a big deal. Go out there and play some rodeo games, have some drinks, look at the pretty ladies. And speaking of pretty ladies, while you're in town, make sure you stop in at the Dollhouse. The bikers are welcome. They have a big party on Wednesday, 10 to October 2nd. And by the way, Tiny Texie's going to be there. Don't miss out on that. And if you see down in the bottom corner here, look at this right here. That is a QR code for free entry. Make sure you scan that before you walk up to the door, and that way it's on your phone. You'll get free entry to the Dollhouse, the premium gentlemen's club in Myrtle Beach, and that's where you need to be. And then, of course, there's always a big centerfold by the Carolina Biker Lords, and since it's there a month, we'll talk about it. But like I said, wrong button. Always big stuff going on in the Carolinas Full Throttle magazine. You don't have to search everywhere to try to find this information. We package it all in one nice little deal. You can put it in your saddlebags, you can put it in your back pocket, read it on the toilet, read it at the bar stool. That's what we're all about. So you're saying, my God, Lincoln, you're going on and on. I promised myself this was not going to be a long video because I got a lot of stuff to do. But anybody that knows me knows that there's no such thing as a short video. So let's talk about events real quick. Let's get to it. All right. Now, if you are a part of our email subscription list, you get these delivered to your inbox. If you're part of our text group, you get them texted to you. If you pick up the magazine, you've already got them. So here's the deal. We'll just talk about them real quick because there's some cool stuff going on this weekend that we need to know about. Let's start the Thursday. Today's Friday. See, this went out over Saturday. So over Saturday. I'm reading and talking. This went out on Thursday, so that these events were relevant at that time, but now some of them are past. Other than Thursday through Sunday, which is continuing today, the Christian Motorcycle Association of South Carolina Rally in the Valley is going on currently in Seneca, South Carolina. Make sure you hit them up. That's always a big time. They got some phone numbers in there and some email addresses if you got any questions for that. Now, Friday, which is today, Tilly Harley Davidson. This looks a little small. By the way, we've got a new email. If this looks different to you, it is. We switched companies midstream. I'm still learning this one, but we're getting there. Friday, September 13th, Tilly Harley Davidson Bike Show Night at the New Sarum Salisbury Brewing Company. It is always the second Friday of the month, and big time. Now, I went out there on a rain out last month on the 19th, man. Hung out. Cool place to be. Cool kids out there. Nice bikes, man. Make sure you take it on. Check it out. There's no entry fee, and there is cash and gift card prizes for the top 3 bikes. Pretty cool. Make sure you get out there. Also, on moving to Saturday, we've got the 7 Homes Foster Care Charity Ride out of High Point, North Carolina. It benefits the children in foster care, and the registration is 9:30 a.m. Kickstands up at 10:30. There's also there's a lot of these this weekend now. This is a Harley Davidson thing, but Salute to Service Biker Breakfast going on lots of places. This one is Smoking Harley Davidson in Winston-Salem, North Carolina, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Giveaways, breakfast with mimosas. Man, that's what I'm talking about. National sweepstakes. You can sign up to win a brand new Harley Davidson. Pretty cool there. Union Cross Fire Rescue and Benefit Ride, also out of Smoking Harley Davidson. They're going to have a busy day, but every day is a busy day at Smoking Harley Davidson, so make sure you check them out. This ride's leaving at 11 a.m. and it is benefiting the Union Cross Fire Rescue Firemen's Fund and the Ronald McDonald House. So make sure you get out there. Smoking Harley Davidson, man, really putting it on. You can have breakfast and go on the ride. Sounds like a good deal. Benefit for Braxton Smith is going on this weekend at the Old Watering Hole in Winston-Salem. It's going to be at 4 p.m. Now, anybody that's ever been to the Old Watering Hole knows that if you go over there, you're going to have some good tunes, you're going to have some good food, and you're going to have some cold beer. And you're going to have to say, what the hell? If you know, you know. But that's the deal there. Also, there's a cruise-in at Westside Twins in Statesville, North Carolina. Now, trust me, they've got the room out there to put on a big event, and they do. This is going to be 1 to 7 p.m. with live music, food, fellowship. Bring your 2 or 4 wheels. As a matter of fact, Jeanette Thornley, that runs the place, has a brand new hot rod that she is debuting out there. And it is a big deal, guys. Get out there, see West Side Twins. You might even go home with a pre-loved motorcycle while you're there. Cox's Harley Davidson in Asheboro is having a swap meet on Saturday, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. With naturally vendors. That's kind of funny that I put that in there. It was like that's what a swap meet is. Good job, kid. All right, so also September 14th, which is Saturday, 12th annual Path of Hope Ride for Recovery. And this registration is 8:30 a.m. Don't do nothing Friday night, guys. You're going to miss this one. Kickstands up at 10 a.m. The registration does include breakfast pastries and coffee. My goodness, man, I'm back in. And a free event t-shirt. The first 75 people signed up. Pretty cool there. Angie's Ride, going out of Dobson, North Carolina. This is going to benefit Angie and her family. And the kickstands are up at 10 a.m. for this one. Angie is battling stage 4 bone cancer. No laughing matter there. But all the same, man, that's what we do. We get together, we get behind the people in our communities, and we make it better as best we can. Better. That's a tongue-tied thing right there. Don't listen to me. All right, moving right along. Christmas toy store fundraiser ride and lunch. My God, guys, I can't even believe I'm saying it, but it is that time of year. We're getting started. We're on the tip of the toy run season, and this one is in McLeansville, North Carolina, and they are doing this registration at 9 a.m. Kickstands up at 10:30 a.m. Look at that. You can register online if you want to. These people got it all together. That's pretty nice. Down Home Harley Davidson, Burlington, North Carolina, just debuted their brand new reality show, and it is on. Look at that. I don't know where to go with that one. Yeah. All right. So, the great North Carolina border crossing, Down Home Harley Davidson, home of Boss of Hogs, as I was just saying before I was interrupted. They are now. This is a cool ride, man. They're riding out of Down Home. They're hitting up Tilly's in Statesville. Then they're going to Blue Ridge in Asheville, crossing over into Tennessee, going to a couple breweries. Now you got to get your own hotel room, or if you're into that kind of thing, you can ride all the way home. But as far as going to a couple breweries, you might want to spend the night. That's the deal there. Now this is a rain out. If you're going, man, Lincoln's already talked about this. I've talked about it, but it got rained out, so they're redoing it. The Great North Carolina Border Crossing is this weekend, Saturday, September 14th, and the kickstands are up at 10 a.m. Get out there and do some riding. The Granville County CBA Poker Run. This is in your backyard, isn't it there, Mr. Stiles? Tyler Stiles Sr., by the way, in the house. Appreciate you stopping by from your busy day. I know it's Friday, so you probably got all kinds of stuff doing. Let's see. Creedmoor. The registration is registration is 10 a.m. The tip's still getting me. Kickstand up 11:30 a.m. Proceeds go to the Masonic Home for Children in Oxford. Always getting behind our friends at the CBA. Let's see what else we got this Saturday. Poker Run benefiting ride for Richard Warren out of the Corner Bar in Liberty, North Carolina. Nice riding up in that Liberty area. Let's do. Look at this. With friends like these, I can't stay on track of what the hell I'm supposed to be doing. I'm also getting texts over here. Nothing important. All right. So that is going to benefit Richard, who is a cancer patient. It's going to run out of the Corner Bar in Liberty, North Carolina. Like I said, kickstands are up at 12 p.m. for that ride. Next up is the first annual Melissa Geddes Memorial Ride out of the Full Throttle Biker Church in Bostic, North Carolina. Not sure which big city that's near, but there is directions, and we do have a GPS. We can get there. The registration for that is at 10 a.m. Kickstands up at 11 a.m. and it includes a meal on return, because that's what I'm talking about. We ride to eat, we eat to ride. We know what we're doing. That's the deal. Also, Burlington, man, big time in Burlington this weekend. If you did not go on the border crossing ride, you can go on the 7th annual Hydro Warrior benefit and charity ride. It's going to start out of Down Home Harley Davidson. then you can take the ride. I'm sorry, I'm reading comments. I just talked to somebody this afternoon about ignoring comments while you're doing the live video, not doing a good job with it. So down home Harley Davidson, leaving from there at noon, gonna make a couple rides. This is gonna end at our friends at Lucky's Saloon in Burlington. Great bar, was just over there last week, man. Good times to be had over there. And they're going to have an after party. Live music is always on the deal. 50-50 raffles, food, great bands, all kinds of stuff. I see Mason Lovett on there, D&D retro band. Man, I'm telling you what, you're going to have a good time. You're going to raise some money for a good cause. Again, that's what it's all about. The Steel Rain MC is putting together a road trip, and they've invited you to come along. They're going to leave out of the QT in Concord, North Carolina. There's a bunch of those, so make sure you check out that address right there. Kickstands are up at 10 a.m. for that. Oh, that's so rude. Don't they know? Don't they know? Don't they get the notification? And 9th annual 911 ride, 9/11, however you want to say it. It's funny, my kids make fun of me. They're like, that 911 ride, and they make fun of me all the time, but that's what kids do. Trinity Fire and Rescue out of Statesville, North Carolina is hosting the start of this event. It's going to be kickstands up at 12:30 p.m. And it's going to go to the NC National Fallen Fighters Foundation and local first responders in need. Always a good thing to raise money for them, folks. There's going to have a really good time at the Tempe Avery Montford Community Center in Asheville, North Carolina. Already sounds like a good time. It's going to be 1 to 3 p.m. They're going to have bikes and burgers. I'll take the burger, you take the bike, man. I'm all right with it. Maniacs RC having their Night Owl Blackjack run. Now, this is cool, man, because, look, the registration for this ride is at 5 p.m., and the last bike is back in at 9:30 p.m. The Night Owl Blackjack run is appropriately named. It's a dice run. They're going to have a great time. These guys are cool, man. They always put on good events. They got all kinds of stuff going on, and the proceeds for this event go to the children at Christmas. And children at Christmas, they need them proceeds. Like I said, it's time for the toy run season, so get out there and do your thing. If you're in Franklinton, North Carolina, or in the Raleigh area, again, Tyler Stiles Sr., this is your area. Boone Motor Co. Customer Appreciation Day. This is the deal, guys. Go out there and see Boone and hang out with him 12 to 4 p.m. Music, great friends, and a free lunch. Man, I'll tell you what, this is all tempting. I got to figure out. See, this is what I have a problem with, guys. This is my list of possible events to go to, and I've always got to dissect this thing and pick one out to go to. It's terribly difficult. Somebody told me I had a hard job, and I am not disagreeing with them. Let's see. Bulldog Harley Davidson, Smithfield, North Carolina, has got their POW MIA honor ride this Saturday. Kickstands are up at 11 a.m. for that. They'll have live music, food truck, raffles, free beer, banner signing, all kinds of cool stuff. Bulldog Harley Davidson always doing a great event on the weekends. They just had their luau bike night last night, so I'm waiting to see some pictures from that. Always looks like a good time at Bulldog Harley Davidson. Fort Bragg Harley Davidson, on the other hand, is having their first annual Ride for Tomorrow. Screwed me up. I was going to say they were going to have their first Ride for tomorrow, which is totally true, but it sounds weird. The first annual Ride for Tomorrow is at Fort Bragg Harley Davidson, Fort Bragg, Fayetteville, North Carolina. I'll get it out one of these times. Kickstands up at 10 a.m. for that. It benefits One Common Bond. This is going to be put on by the Broken Chains. So make sure you get out there and check them out. The 17th annual Ride to Remember Poker Run is in Southern Pines. Kickstands up at 11 a.m. And proceeds go to their charities. Those charities are the Special Forces Association Chapter number 62. So make sure you check that out. Thunder Roads Harley Davidson in Danville, Virginia, is having their salute service event going on. Let's see, food, DJ, vendors, first responders on site. I hope that is just to shake their hand and you don't need them. But yep, good times to be had there. Let's see. Moving right along. CVMA South Carolina 34-3 Bingo Bang Charity Ride is going to start out of the Flapjacks Pancake Cabin. I'll tell you what, if I show up there, I might not go on the ride. Murrells Inlet, South Carolina. Registration's at 8 a.m. and ride your own pace. All are welcome. That's better than them shotgun starts, isn't it, Tyler? Proceeds go to assist local veterans in need. It is that weekend. Now, look, this one I'm not going to read over because I just got an email right prior to going live that they have postponed this event. So we're gonna slide right on by that. Now, September 14th, still Saturday, Crossroad Anchors third annual Family Fun Day. Leesville College in Leesville, South Carolina. Food, drinks, games, ice cream. You got me coming, man. I'll tell you what. So that's the deal. Crossroads Anchors third annual Family Fun Day, Leesville, South Carolina, 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. Make sure you check it out. That's our Crossroads Anchors A-Bait chapter. Always good to see them putting on events. And then Sunday, we've got a couple events, including Poker Run for Alice Ann at a T-Birds Pub in Weaverville, North Carolina. The American Legion Post 116 Motorcycle Show and Swap Meet in Fuquay Marina. That's going to be a big deal there. That's going to be 12 to 5. Gotta love a swap meet. Make sure you check them out. Patriotic Bike Run fundraiser is going to be at the C&P Mart in Pembroke, North Carolina. They're going to have all kinds of stuff there. Kickstands up at 2:30. See, they're more like it, man. 2:30. That's better for us Harley guys, man. We can get up and get moving by then. And the 24th annual 911 Freedom Ride is going out of the Lowe's in Chapin, South Carolina. Wear red, white, and blue. All are welcome, even if you don't have on red, white, and blue. But the kickstands are up at 11 a.m. for that, and that is A-Bait of South Carolina putting that event on. Now, that's a lot going on this weekend, and like I said, that's not everything. I know it's not everything, but this is everything that we gathered up and put together, and that's a lot to choose from. So make sure you check that out. But the deal is, like I said, this is a crazily busy time of year. September, October is the new April and May. There's so much stuff going on. So many things that I got to make you aware of, because what we've got here this weekend, those events there, and then the weekend after that, we're going to be in the Outer Banks, the Carolinas Full Throttle Magazine, along with our friends at the Law Tigers and Tom McGrath's Motorcycle Law Group, all hanging out at Outer Banks Harley-Davidson for Bike Fest. It's going to be 18th through the 22nd. Let me tell you what, beautiful place to be. Right up and down the beautiful scenic coast of the Outer Banks. You know, there's no other place on earth like the Outer Banks. And we've got it in our backyard. You need to be out there. You need to go have some fun. There's going to be bikes, bikini bike wash, live music, cold beer, food trucks, vendors, and a Sunday family day. But the real deal is on Saturday, the Carolinas Full Throttle Magazine bike show will be going on. We always have a good time with this, man. It's another free bike show, another one where the best in show or the full throttle choice in this one gets invited to our February 1st year, Full Throttle Magazine custom bike show. It's a big time. Get out there and hang out with us. We're going to have a good time. You should be out there with us. This is the flyer for it. It's going to look a lot like that. All right. So that's Outer Banks Bike Fest bike show. That's on Saturday, but the Bike Fest goes on from Thursday to Sunday. So lots of cool stuff. And then the weekend after that, we're going to get back in town in time to finish up the magazine. And then it's Mayhem in Midway. That's right. This is the month of mayhem. The Carolinas Full Throttle Magazine Ride In Camp Out event is only 2 weekends away, September 27th and 28th. Presented by Carolina's Biker Lawyers. Man, I'll tell you what, it's a good time. It is the same shit. It's a different year. We've got live music, bike games, burnout competitions, bike shows, kickstart competitions, Miss Mayhem wet t-shirt competition, camping, vendors, food, and it's $10 for the entire weekend. Hold on a second. What's Tyler Styles Sr. talking about? Come out and get some ice cream and stand in your face. Ain't that the truth? The wind's always blowing hard. Now I'll add to that. He's talking about Outer Banks. We're gonna get hot dogs, ice cream, and some sands blown in the face right there. But yes, Mayhem in Midway. Like I said, $10 weekend pass. This is a motorcycle event, guys. We discourage four-wheelers from coming to this thing. We want people to ride their motorcycle and camp out with us. If camping's not your thing, that's cool, man. I understand. Saturday's a big day. Ride in, have some fun with us. we have a boatload of vendors, like more than usual. We've got food on site that's I guarantee will last past 2:30. We sold out of food last year at like 3 o'clock. Now we can still order food, and there's a food line down the street, but we've got it all. We're gonna have keg parties on Friday night, chugging championships, bonfires, all kinds of cool stuff. Now this is your good local area lowbrow bike rally. $10 weekend pass. You can even make a mistake and it's only $10. But let me tell you, you're gonna have a good time. But look, the deal: no cars, no kids. You got to be 18 plus to get in. It is a BYOB event, and there is no bitching allowed. The gates will open Friday at 3 p.m. Like I said, we'll have bonfires and keg parties that night. Events all day Saturday, and on Sunday morning, GTFO. Get out of there. I got to go watch the Panthers lose that afternoon. So if you'd kindly get off the property, we'd be good for it. It'll be a good time. Then the next weekend, we're heading to Myrtle Beach, South Carolina for the fall rally, but we're also putting on a bike show, like I said, at Bubba's. It's going to be a good time. I already went over this at the beginning of this video 30 freaking minutes ago, so I'm not going to do it again, but it's going to be a good time. Then the weekend after that, we're going to be in Denton at the Antique Motorcycle Club of America Southern National Meet and Camp Out. Man, if you love old motorcycles, this is definitely the place to be for that. Swap meet, bike show, vendors, food, guided rides. This year's theme is the Coney Island style or the garbage wagon, whatever you want to call it. But this is a fantastic event. We'll be set up out there with our friends again this year, having a big time riding around the server car or the panhead or something. But get out there, have a good time with us. We're going to be having fun. Then I have a weekend off. Imagine that, a freaking weekend off. Ever heard of that? I haven't. And then we'll be back at Bulldog Harley Davidson in Smithfield, North Carolina for the Full Throttle Bike Show. It is free to enter. Tyler Stiles Sr. will be judging your bike that afternoon. It's one of the pleasures of our lives to look over these motorcycles. Like I said, free entry, no registration costs, which also means free entry. 11 to 3 is the time on that, man. We're going to have a good time. Plus, they're going to have food trucks. They're going to have free beer. They're going to have all kinds of cool stuff. And like I said, man, Bulldog, they know how to throw a party. We're just there to have a good time with them. So make sure you check that out. And then fast forward to 2025. Because we don't want to talk about Christmas. We'll talk about Thanksgiving because that's okay. But Christmas, we'll get past that. February 1st, the Carolinas Full Throttle Magazine bike show in the Greensboro Coliseum. Guys, this is a huge deal. Just talked to Dave and Jody Perowitz this past weekend. They're stoked about it. They're putting on a paint show inside our bike show. So not only is there 25 bike show classes, and we're giving away over $12,000 in cash prizes, there will also be a Perowitz custom paint show. We got people that are building bikes specifically for this event, and I mean, I think you should too. If you've already got a show bike, just enter it. And I'll tell you this, registration for vendors and bike show bikes is open now. It's filling up. We run out of space all the time. Last year we sold out of vendor spots and bike shows spots, so make sure you register now. It's $20 to register your bike, but you also get a ticket to get in. So whether you're coming or entering a bike, you might as well enter a bike so you have a chance at winning some money. All kinds of cool stuff. Live music from Them Rockabilly and Matt Walsh and the Movers. We're gonna have live pinstriping by Universal Custom Pinstriping. There's a tattoo booth. You can get a tattoo while you're there. There's going to be In the Weeds Moto Chopper Photography Gallery. That's a mouthful, but cool pictures there by my buddy Derek Sykes. There's going to be a Harley Davidson fashion show. It's just a big time. It's in February. You're not doing anything anyway, so make sure you get out there. Tickets will be on sale soon for that, but I suggest you buy them at the door. So that's the deal there. Man, there's lots of stuff going on. Like I said, it is a crazy time of year. Man. So that's it. Like I said, I was going to make this a short video. That is not possible with everything that's going on right now, but I do really have to get back to work. I would post the link to this in the comments, but like I said, new process, man. I don't know how to do it. But if you want to sign up, look, how about this? I'll switch over to this, and it's on the wrong part of the thing. But here's our website for the Full Throttle Custom Bike Show. Like I said, you can scroll down on this. This is on fullthrottlemagazine.com. You can click right here to register your bike. There's all the freaking classes. It's driving me crazy. There's a pair with stuff. There's live music. There's a pinstripe. Like, it's all right here. So if I went through it too fast, it's all right there. I'll post this in there. You should. Oh shit, I hit the wrong button. All right, so I'll post this in there. Work. What's that? Shit, man. You know what I'm talking about. All right, so there you go, guys. And I'm gonna take this down, and I'm gonna let you guys all go. All five of you there still watching, which is basically Blake, Tyler, Joseph Swain, which I'm not even going to approach the Loud Pipes contest this time, and two other people. But that's it, guys. I know you'll watch later. I know you can't resist. But the deal is, get out there, pick up your Carolina's Full Throttle magazine. It's got all the information that you want in it, all the bike shops, rides, all kinds of cool stuff, motorcycle features, good stuff in the Carolina's Full Throttle magazine. Get out there and pick one up today at your local bike shop. But that's it. All right, so that is 36 minutes and 9 seconds of your life that you have completely wasted. You'll never get it back, but I do appreciate you spending it with me. I'm going to let you guys get out of here because I got to get back to work. I'll see you out there on the road. Get out there and ride your motorcycles. Enjoy yourself. Maybe stop at an event. I don't know. It's really about riding motorcycles. We'll see y'all out there.